So I'm Kyle Berger, Chief Technology Officer here in Grapevine-Colleyville ISD. Here in Grapevine, a lot of our big focus is on how we're transforming learning in our classroom. And we've been on that journey for the past 8 years. And as we're even looking into the future, we're really taking the time now to evaluate what impact technology and instructional changes are having in our classrooms. So the big objective is really finding tools that can help us measure that impact and then find out what our students are also feeding back and our staff members are feeding back on the impact of the tools we're investing in. We really focus a lot on personalized learning for our students. We really look at all different aspects on how to reach individual child. One big portion of that as well is getting student voice and feedback from a child on what we're doing in the classroom. So we do a lot of feedback and ask, how the lessons are for them, how they would actually individually like to receive that information, and what tools they think works best for them in that environment. And when we really look at the personalized learning aspect for children, and we have all these tools in our toolbox, we needed a way to really look at those tools and be able to analyze the true impact that it's having, down to just basic usage. First, is this student really excelling in using the tools we have available? How often are they using those tools? And CatchOn really gives us a new lens into the aspects of application usage. So now we can see the true impact of time of day and in our environment that can extend to after hours even, and then see how the teachers are integrating that as well into their instruction. Having the CatchOn product here in the district has really put a new perspective for us on the overall usage of our tools that we have, but also has really affected the outcomes that we have seen in the classroom for our students in general. One example is we have a lot of resources that we've invested in for our RTI processes. We're able to look at how those RTI processes are working compared to the actual usage of the product overall. And we were easily able to identify that some of these products that we were investing in weren't really matching up to our true expectations of usage and outcome based on the real life data that we were seeing from CatchOn. Having the data from CatchOn to show the true trending apps compared to what we've actually invested in opened up several areas of discussion in the district. One of the main areas was around academic results. So for example, if we've invested highly in a math program, but then we see that there's 100 other math programs that are being used, we can really try to then drive down and have better conversations with our staff to identify maybe it's a training problem, that they're not aware of the powerful tools we've invested in, or maybe those powerful tools that we've invested in aren't really fitting the needs of our students, but these other ones that the teachers are navigating to are. So it's allowed for a lot more conversations holistically on what are the best tools for our students and our teachers in the classroom. One of the next levels for us here in Grapevine-Colleyville is taking that data of overall usage that we have that CatchOn is providing us, and how can we then marry that to academic results. As we're diving in and looking at that, we're now able to see that, say this certain math program that we have high amounts of usage, drilled down to the class level, are those academic results happening on our benchmarking, other types of tests that we're doing, to see is there kind of any correlation that are happening. That's the true impact of what we can see with CatchOn. Is the investments being made truly impacting learning? It goes beyond, again, just who's logging in. What's really happening behind all these tools that we invest in.